But this now brings me to our elegant lawyer on the panel, Ms. Datta. Now, before I ask you this question, we've heard the law, POSH, Prevention of Sexual Harassment of Women in the Workplace. Yep, policies protect people, but actually human beings transform lives. And this is where I want to invite you, Ms. Datta. How can you propose legal frameworks that would encourage women to come into the welding industry?
Well, the thing is that in a country like ours, frameworks exist, but many a times we fall short on intent. There are different kinds of laws. There are labor code, there is POSH. So to encourage, one has to go an extra mile, and that has to start from, I believe, that from larger corporates like Inox. There is Occupational Health and Safety Code, which talks about, PPE, the safety suit that is provided for working in the hazardous shop floor. The PPEs are generally designed for male bodies. So, that's, I think, could be a starting point. So, what kind of reproductive health care can we introduce? Even the larger corporates, head offices still run on casual banter. We are still not at zero tolerance. So how can we make that shift? I think that requires a lot of sensitization, not just at the top, at the management level, but at every level. The sensitization to kind of, get rid of the unconscious bias that as a society we kind of hold. A very important topic that even Bollywood is now discussing is pay parity. How can we ensure that there is no discrimination in terms of those? When I was working with HPL, it's a very pertinent example, I think, that there was a woman colleague who came up and said that, I can't get promotion because I'm not allowed to do night shifts. And to become a plant manager, you have to have, in HPL, this policy was there that you have to have some, percentage of night shift experience. So I'm discriminated from the very beginning when I'm not allowed to do the night shifts. So because you can't provide the safety, enough safety to me. Then there is that extra mile that as a society, as a responsible corporate society, I think we need to move towards.